First, the 4 people shot at the short-term rental were taken to the hospital, and they are expected to survive their injuries. Neighbors tell us that parties at the house are frequent and increase based on the season. Dallas police placed nearly 20 evidence markers out in front of a Verbo short-term rental early Tuesday morning. The 3-bedroom rental on the 5400 block of Bear Street was advertised on the platform as being able to sleep 10 people near Fair Park, the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center, and the Cotton Bowl.
This tragic incident just underscores the problem that violence at short-term rentals is endemic. It's unavoidable.
David Shorty is co-founder of the Texas Neighborhood Coalition. He successfully helped the city of Arlington get a ban on short-term rentals in residential neighborhoods, except for those homes in the entertainment district. The ban has held up in court.
This particular incident really underscores, I think, the necessity for allowing the city of Dallas to begin to enforce the short-term rental regulations that it adopted in 2023.
Shortly after it was passed, the Short-Term Rental Alliance challenged Dallas's ordinance with a temporary injunction to keep the city from enforcing the ordinance until there is a trial to determine its merits. The city recently appealed a ruling in favor of short-term rental operators to the Texas Supreme Court. David Cole represents the Short-Term Rental Alliance.
Right. So the Supreme Court, it gets a lot of applications, a lot of petitions. It denies about 90%, give or take, of the petitions that it receives. But the way its review process can begin, if it gets in a petition and it seems interesting to at least one justice, the court can request a response to that petition.
Dallas City Council members have recently discussed that the World Cup will likely bring a big increase in short-term rentals in the city.
In their petition, the city said we have the World Cup coming, but the Supreme Court moves on its own timetable. Its interest is in the jurisprudence of the state and not whatever might be coming down the pipeline the next few months. And so that's not really going to be a priority for them.
Shorty is hoping the Supreme Court does make it a priority.
I also stress that this sort of violent behavior is really just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to a threat to neighborhoods.
He says what can be as dangerous to a neighborhood as overt gunfire is the quiet killing of community.
One long-term residents whom neighbors know, trust, and often count as friends are supplanted by a revolving door of strangers.
We reached out to Verbo for a response to the quadruple shooting at its listing. The platform took the listing down but did not respond to my request for comment. The Texas Neighborhood Coalition has tracked 543 shootings at short-term rentals across the state since it started tracking them in May of 2019.